Roughnecks, Freedom Alliance, Helldivers. For the past week, we've had our hands tied by these wretched squids. It has taken every ounce of strength possible to keep their grimy, undemocratic tentacles off our worlds. We've given them pause. They didn't expect our response to be so swift, nor our resistance so strong. Their foothold in the southern galactic quadrant remains fragile and tenuous, and we have a moment to breathe. They opened this war with the commission of a grave crime. A young girl, yanked right out of FTL warp, when she was on her way to try and help save people, to fight. They killed her crew, her friends, her family, and took her away into the dark like the monsters they are. We now know what they have planned. They're using her radio waves as a psionic weapon to try and hurt us. To make us give up the fight, succumb, die at our own hands. It has affected anyone who listened, and we've already lost some people. A typical Illuminate trick. They know they can't take us in a direct fight. They took advantage of our trust in Pondera. They torture her every night, forcing her to lie for them. This, we cannot allow to continue. Before, we lacked even the knowledge of where they had taken her, but new information has come to light. The one presenting this, I won't lie to you, is an automaton. I know, but one that has been shown the light of democracy and has changed his ways, turning his back on the socialistic collective. He has never given up trying to find Pondera, and I trust him.
Thank you, Commander. As was alluded to prior, I have vital information on the next stage of this angelic order. After many hours of deciphering Illuminate communications and sifting through salvaged data drives, along with interrogating several captive overseers, I have finally achieved a breakthrough. Credit is actually due to a tip from the Chaos Divers, who mentioned that the Illuminate had attacked a super-Earth convoy in their private communications, stealing the food it was carrying. Illuminate and Voteless do not consume human nutrition, which means they are providing for human captives. For some time, I had been analyzing the wrong parameters. Barking up the wrong tree, I believe, is the vernacular. I had mistakenly assumed Pondera was being held captive on a planetary installation, but Illuminate do not use them. I was still thinking like an automaton. I was unable to find her because her location was changing constantly. This is the same trick she used to evade the Ministry of Truth. It should have been obvious to me. I was able to backtrace the hawking radiation from the spatial tears caused by Illuminate portals from the site of the attack to a battle group of void ships within the southern galactic quadrant that has, thus far, kept its distance from the raiding and invasion fleets. I have designated this battle group Hades, and believe Pondera is being held on the largest void battleship within this group, designation Cocytus. Subliminal hints scattered throughout her broadcasts appear to confirm this. This mission, named Operation Pondera by Helldiver Micko, will consist of 2 phases. The first of which attracts the eye of the Illuminate. SEAF forces are to engage the enemy with as great a force as they can possibly muster to force Battlegroup Hades to engage and defend their raiding parties. You will have to make a great deal of noise, and I believe no branch of the Super-Earth Armed Forces is better qualified to do so. Once engaged and guided into proper position, we can move to Phase 2. Super Destroyers will execute a precision FTL jump near Battleship Cocytus and strip its shields away with a coordinated Gatling fragmentation barrage. Once the shields are lowered, Helldivers will be fired into Cocytus using modified Hellpods designed to penetrate the hull of the ship and allow access to the interior. Time is of the essence in this operation. Once the Illuminate realize what we are doing, they will attempt to destroy the escorting Super Destroyers or kill Pondera out of spite. Furthermore, stratagems and reinforcements will be greatly restricted in such an environment. the extraction team will likely only have the support weapons and ammunition they can carry into an intensely hostile Illuminate-controlled space, who will become immediately aware of your presence. This is the best option we currently have available, but the odds of success are infinitesimally low. Furthermore, the internal layout of large-scale void battleships is unknown. You may land within the ship's detention level and free Pondera easily, or it may take you considerable time to find her. Once you find her, you will be contending with an extremely aggravated high-ranking Illuminate illusionist capable of mind control as well as their attendants. It is unknown how many enemies you will face, but they will likely be plentiful. Terminate all Illuminate involved, time and situation permitting. The extraction team will then need to fight their way to the hangar bay where the Illuminate deploy their warp ships, all while escorting Pondera, who is likely to be very badly injured. When the signal from the extraction team is received, the Super Destroyer battle group will lower Kakaida's shields once again to allow a Pelican to make a pickup. I have arranged for several supercruisers to fly escort during the operation. I would have preferred the Democracy space station, but still unavailable. Heavy casualties are expected, and the odds of success, as I mentioned prior, are very low. But Pondera has said this kind of thing has never stopped you before. It is time to bring our angel home.
You've heard Mercy. Get to your stations. Lock and load. Roughnecks, lead the way.